Have you heard of Gen Alpha?
They are after Gen Z.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be my kids' I would imagine.
Yeah.
So that if Gen Z starts at 13, then you're talking about like people who are in primary school now. Yes, I guess. I see them every morning downstairs watching SpongeBob. But yeah, what about Gen Alpha? I mean, I worry for them.
Even more plugged in.
So that's the thing, right?
How can you not plug your kids in? Then they are not competitive anymore with the other kids.
That's the thing. But at the same time, you do not want them to lose their curiosity. We have something, I feel that Gen Z is something that's why I say Gen Z is, I think, in the generation we need to observe.
Like prototype or something.
Yeah, because they're the first 100% plugged in generation. We need to observe and see how we can do things better for Gen Alpha. I mean, and it's not to say there's something wrong with Gen Z. No, I mean, but it's just, and the same thing happened for Boomers, Gen X, Gen Y. I mean, every generation wants to
got something
to do better for the next generation, right? So for Gen Alpha, it's the same thing, it's when the harms, the perils of social media and screen addiction all started to rear their ugly face, right? Gen Z was already in the thick of it, so they didn't have the benefit of hindsight and protocols to keep them safe from that initial.
And their parents also don't know better because the first time
there's no education. People didn't know what. Like I said, there's no precedence for this. So it just hit everyone hard, and Gen Z is a product of that. But after some time, research is done and people learn things about the perils of social media and they start to dial back and understand it more. Those are the lessons that we need to apply to Gen Alpha.
Do you limit screen time for your kids?
100%.
So you have like a period? Okay.
Yeah, they don't have an iPad or iPhone.
Damn! Wow, that's huge, man. Now.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
I mean, we have one in the house, and sometimes when we're not around, they'll try and sneak it, lah. But otherwise, I don't allow them to get on the device at all.
Or not like
they can watch TV. That's it.
Okay. Wow. Then when we are talking to their friends, and then how does that affect the conversation between you guys?
Well, they're only primary 1 lah. So
you give it to like what? Secondary school before they can start having like digital devices, right?
Yeah. No, I mean, the way I look at it, probably at some point when they start to commute to school by themselves, I'll get them a non-online, an offline phone.
Or like a nothing phone.
Like a nothing, message and call only. Maybe some GPS so I can track them, but no, definitely.
I think that's going to be a challenge, lah. As much
last
as
time we still got snake, last time got snake.
Yeah. I'll throw in some snake. Let them have some snake. No, but no, there's no need. We didn't need it. I don't think they need it. I know it's going to be tough, but I'm going to try my best to keep them off socials at least until they're like 16 lah.
Maybe 16 is going to be tough lah. Yeah,
I'm going to try.
Yeah, you're going to try. I think it's at 12 to 14 age where they will be bugging you for it already.
I'm sure, maturing, right?
I'm
Puberty, whatever.
Yeah. And plus their peers as well. So
100%. But maybe I'm just being a very kanchiong or worrying parent, as most are.
Because we all go through that, right? And we see that, right?
Yeah, you know how influenced you can get at that age. And you know the kind of bullshit that's online. If you do not have a grounded kid right?
Yeah.
You can go so wrong, man.
Correct.
Just on socials alone. I mean, the kind of stuff you need to navigate in school is already one thing.
Yeah.
You amplify that by the nonsense on social media.
Yeah.
If I can control that, I want to control that. No phone, I'm sorry. Kick and scream all you want, but not till you're at least 16 when you kind of like are mature enough to be able to discern certain things lah. Because otherwise headaches, can you imagine having to, life is already tricky enough as it is. We don't want to add on another layer.
Well, we just got to continue to observe and
So we observe Gen Z and learn from them.